Hi guys, in this video we are going to see how to select the resistor value and power rating, resistor rating of in a LED circuits. This is a very fundamental basic to go further about the how to design the LED driver circuits. Okay, as usual I am asking you please click the like button, as usual the subscribe button if you like this video. That will really encourage me to do more videos. Yeah, thanks. Let's go into the topic. Uh, yeah, in this, yeah. See guys, see, quickly refresh about the basics of LEDs. Okay, that's a good thing, I think so. So, as you can see that LEDs has two terminals, anode and the cathode, and the cathode terminal pin will be little bit lengthier than the uh, cathode anode pin. Okay, so this is the cathode and this is the anode here. So we have to connect the anode to the positive side of the supply and cathode the negative side of the supply. And as the internal resistance of the LED is very less, we have to add the external resistance so that it will not spoil the it has to work actually, it will not spoil the LED. Okay, so uh, here we are seeing that we have to connect the external resistance as we have shown here. How much value we have to find that external resistance. This is a very fundamental thing here. And see here, we know that the Ohm's law is V is equal I into R. So supply voltage you say is 12 volt. So and we have to know it what is the forward voltage drop of the LED as well as what is the forward current of the LED. For that, if you are using a 3 mm LED or 5 mm commercial LED, the generic data sheet I can show you, or if you have any specific part numbers of the LED, you have to open the data sheet of that LED. Okay, there in the data sheet, and I'm showing here the data sheet for you. See here, it's a 5 mm generally available LED. Here you can see two parameters. The forward current IF, that is 20 milliamps, okay, and the forward voltage. The forward voltage of is 2.2 volt at 20 milliamps. So the brightness of the LED is directly proportional to the amount of current, how much current it's flowing. Okay, so here as a suggestion using current, it is 16 to 18 milliamps, right? See, for example, if you drive at 16 milliamps, if you provide supply 16 milliamps current, the brightness will be somehow lesser than the when you are supplying 20 milliamps. Okay, that is a thing. So brightness of in a short we can say that the brightness of the LED depends upon the forward current applying this one, and how when the LED will turn on. See here it is saying that forward voltage, it is 2.2 volt. Okay, forward voltage drop, that means if we apply more than 2.2 volt, then only the LED will glow. Okay, so here I am showing here the supply voltage, if it is more than 2.2 volt, if we are using that LED, that 5 mm LED, then only the LED will glow. Okay, so generally we are supplying, say for example 12 volt, we are supplying 12 volt battery we are supplying, and we know the VS, that supply voltage we know, say, and voltage across the LED, that is 2.2 volt. So 12 minus 2.2, that is the voltage across the resistance here. Okay, so and the resistance value by applying the Ohm's law, R is equal V by I. So V is the voltage across the resistance, that means 12 minus 2.2 divided by I out. How much current we are driving, that is how much is taking, 20 milliamps current it is taking. So if you put that value, we can get one resistance value. Remember one thing, we can't use the resistance will be standard values will be there. We can't use the exact number whatever we are coming here. So coming whatever the values coming here, nearby values we can use it. That is the general rule something. And if uh, you can get a little bit variation in the lumens. That's fine. Okay, now we know the resistance. We come to know that how to find the resistance value. Now next thing is, what is the rating of the resistance we have to use it? Whether we have to use it a quarter watt resistors or 1 watt resistor or 1 by 8 watts of the resistance, what we have to use it. There we can come to, we are going to find it out now. So here for little one more step I am telling, if instead of one LED, if you are keep on adding few more LEDs, then how to find the resistance value here? Okay, so the same thing, Ohm's law, V is equal I think R, and what is the voltage drop across the resistance is nothing but the supply voltage minus forward voltage drop of LED 1, forward voltage plus forward voltage drop of the LED 2. So in the say, if you are using the same 5.5 mm LED, we can say 2.2 plus 2.2, that means 4.4. And if you say, if you assume that supply voltage is 12 volt, 12 minus 4.4, that is the voltage across the resistance here. Okay, so to find out the resistance value, that VR minus how much current is flowing here. The amount of current flow is I out is 20 milliamps current, right? So we can get the resistance value here now. So now we are going to find out the what is the power dissipation for across the LED and across the resistance. Okay, so power dissipation across the LED, how we can use? It will be there in the even LED data sheets also, as well as we can find it out in calculations in forward voltage drop. Is it 2.2? Okay, VF into IF. Forward voltage drop multiplication of forward current. How much current is it driving? So VF is 2.2. If you are driving at 20 milliamps, then into 20 milliamps. Or else if you are reducing, if you set the power supply, if you set the apply power supply, reducing the current rating, only set that maximum current driven is only 15 milliamps or 16 milliamps, then that value we have to put. So that is the power power dissipation across the LEDs. Okay, and now this total power dissipation, how much, that how we are doing is, what is the supply voltage multiplication of what is the I out, that is the how much current we are driving through the LEDs. That is VS is 12 volt for our case, and what is the 20 milliamps we are driving, right? So that is the total power dissipation we can see. And from the total power dissipation minus the power dissipated happen across the LED is the power dissipation happening in the resistance. Okay, so compared by calculating this value, we can find out what is the appropriate weighting for the resistance we have to select it, that we have to use it as resistance. This is a very fundamental thing. So your very first project or high school project, you are going to use the LEDs only. That is, everybody will start from the glowing the LED, and next controlling the brightness of the LED. How can we reduce it? That means selecting various values. So how to set that values, we have to know here. So that's why we had seen in this video. So in upcoming videos, we are going to see other than the series systems, how can we provide a constant current to the LEDs, the continuous current source to the LED, and we are going to see various LED driver ICs also, why we have to use them. Yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Take care. Bye. Yeah, please leave your comments below. That will be really helpful for me.